Hello, my name is Rio from the Expeditionary family, and today we're going to talk about a Milwaukee Packout case that we use to store Starlink Mini for the purposes of camping and any off-grid. We'll show you how we set this up and how we use commercial off-the-shelf components and put this together. All right, so this is your standard Milwaukee Packout case. We got the one that had the foam insert inside, so it's easier for us to remove pieces of it and customize it to our needs. So currently this is how our Starlink Mini is set up. So what we did is use the pipe adapter, and we bought this little puck that looks like that. So we just put that on the back of the pipe adapter, and then we thread that down like so. And then we use one of these. This is a ram ball that has a 1/4 thread, and it has a rubber gasket on there as well, and we just screw it right on top of this one right here. And then we use this medium ram arm as a spring in the middle there, and what we do is we just clamp that right there, and then we're able to go ahead and remove the Starlink up. Now if you have a ram ball attachment anywhere, you could just go ahead and put the ram ball on there, tighten it up. Take the other end. And you plug it in to 12-volt or AC power of your choice. We also have right here, that is a quick release tripod attachment. So this is a universal tripod quick release plate that has a 1/4 thread on there. And what you can do, use this back plate, and then now you can attach this part right here to any tripod that accepts this base plate. We still carry the AC plug. You find yourself in a location where you have the AC plug. This is the box. And then we also have the standard long cable that comes with the Starlink. Now the coolest part about this is that this particular setup is designed in such a way that you can use an alternate power source like this Anker power bank right here, and essentially this whole system will become a standalone self-powered Starlink mount. We use this ram ball, the 1-inch ball, and we just bolted in and glued it onto a Milwaukee Packout footing, ones you can buy on Amazon. And so now you can attach this to the lid of this box, and this can serve as a mount. Now again, this little setup right here fits directly onto this lid by sliding it like that. You can put your ram ball arm right like that. That can serve as a standalone, or at least a mount for the Starlink. So if you want to put it on the ground, so if you're camping in a location where you're far away or in the shade under trees, what you can do is just take this whole case, put it out in the open, provided you have a long enough cord, give it power, and then you'll be able to run your Starlink that way. If you want to use the Starlink setup and use the power bank in there, well, for us, you have to remove this cable and put another cable on there. Now this particular cable is what we use when we plug into this power bank. Now this power bank right here lasts about 3 hours. So for short or emergency power use of the Starlink Mini, you can use this. The way we had it, we have this USB-C pass-through that plugs into the power bank like this, and if you can see, if you look right here, drill the hole outside, and then underneath it you'll find a waterproof cap. What we do is we use this short cable to plug it into that, and this end to your Starlink Mini. So for this back plate, every time you need to change it, if you're using the pipe adapter, you have to remove the back plate first, thread it through here, plug it into the back of the Starlink first, and then slide it up. And now what you have is a Starlink Mini standalone system that you can take out anywhere. And now that Starlink Mini is set up with its own independent power source. Alright, for those that already use a Milwaukee Packout setup, this is great if you're going to be out in the middle of nowhere working on a project and you need some kind of connectivity, and you have a Milwaukee Packout system like this. You just, you know, basically use this case and do that work without a problem. And you're good to go.
We're not affiliated with any of these products. However, for your convenience, we added links in the description. If you have any questions or anything to add, please let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching.